contradicting what my colleagues were saying. My colleagues behind us have spoken to our inspector.
Yep.
We would like your details.
Right.
In case we come across you again by the airport, so we can say, yeah, we spoke to him.
Oh, you had to ruin it, guys.
I know. It was going so well. Have you got any ID on you?
Nothing on me.
Nothing.
Hello.
How you doing? You alright?
Fine, mate.
I'm having some issues.
What's going on here?
You alright?
I've just been reading up on it on my way out. It's fine.
What's it, sorry?
I've been reading up on it on my way out.
Okay, yeah, the guys down the control post just a bit concerned, I think.
Mate, you see how crazy they've got? They've got 2 vans. Tried to detain me there. I was having none of that. You tell me you're concerned and I'll tell you what I was doing.
Well, obviously, our issues are from their security point of view, just to check route into the cargo area, stuff like that, so we just make sure everything's okay. But is everything alright?
I wasn't even filming that.
Are you alright? Oh, what are you filming?
So I was filming Dnata over there.
Yeah.
What's it? Body card. Dnata Cargo Company. Do YouTube videos on interesting sites.
Right, okay.
Obviously, interesting site. Went over there to do the same. Straight away approached by a Dnata employee. Explain what I'm doing to him.
Yeah.
And then boom, security came over.
Okay.
Can't film here, blah, 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 blah. And as it's bylaws on airport, I thought, you know what, let me just double check.
Yeah, sure.
So I said to them guys, I said, look, I'm going to leave you now. I'm going to continue my video. I plan to go down there and do another video. I'm going to carry on with that. If the police come and they need to speak to me, I'm going to be down there.
Yeah.
Nothing to hide kind of thing.
Yeah, fair
But
enough.
it's okay filming, isn't it? I've just checked, it's okay to film.
Not unless you realise there are bylaws, yeah, on the airport. So
Just going to go and check them on the bridge over there.
brilliant stuff.
But go
All
on.
of them? There's a lot of them, to be fair.
Go on, you
There's
explain.
a lot of bylaws.
Yeah.
Okay. Obviously, my colleague said there's security implications of you filming. All right. There are certain offences under the Terrorism Act about having data, information, including images and digital and non-digital images.
Yeah.
That anybody could use in terrorism. Okay.
Yeah.
We're not saying you're a terrorist, but we need to speak to you about why.
That would need to be, for example, like if I went into the warehouse and filmed some.
And you're filming the CP points, patrol points. All right. It's just,
No, I was filming the Dnata warehouse.
Okay. I'm taking your word, I'm taking your word. They told me you were filming the CP points.
It's next door to it, isn't it?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you could easily be filming it without.
But the Google van drives past that and captures it, right? I mean,
the point isn't saying I'm here to see what you're up to, see what you're up to. If you're there, go look.
Make a judgment.
I really interested buildings. This is my hobby. This is what I do for a living.
Yeah.
Fantastic. But that's it. Unless you tell me that, I don't know that, do I?
Yeah.
And that's what we're here for. We're here to protect the site.
Yeah.
Protect the security of the site.
But law-wise, legally-wise.
Bylaws, yeah, you are literally in Heathrow's airport. You fall under the bylaws at the moment.
Of course I would, but so bylaw related, you know more than me.
Yeah.
I haven't read them yet. Okay. Filming.
There's a lot of bylaws. Okay?
Filming generally
is
okay, right?
Yeah, but you have to be here for a purpose on the airfield, all right?
So plane spotting, for example.
Say again.
Plane spotting, for example, I normally go down the end and film the planes.
That's what film planes. But
Right.
if you're not here for I'm not happy, or these guys not happy.
Yeah.
They form part of that the sort of personnel who can ask you, like BA personnel can ask you. I can ask you for your name and address. If you do not provide it me, you can be arrested. All right. That's a bylaw. All right. You have to be here for a reason.
Why is that? Why is that?
Because it's just so you can't have people just rocking up at the airfield for no reason.
Yeah, but if I haven't committed an offence, I wouldn't need to provide details, right?
That is a bylaw. It's a law. It's a law. It's a bylaw here.
The airport on the street is very
More
different.
people. No, but I mean about, for example, providing details.
Yeah, yes. You have to do it. It's part of the. Google it later. Please feel free to. I'm not making this up. I promise you. It's a bylaw.
Specific to the airport.
Hello.
Specific to the airport, so you're quite right out on the street.
Yeah.
If you're normal walking down the street, normal copper, if you haven't done anything wrong, you haven't got to provide. But specific to the airport, you do have to provide name and address details if you're on the airport footprint. Same as if you have to.
If you're on the airport for what? Sorry.
Airport footprint.
Footprint.
Yeah.
So you see on how's that Heathrow Airport Limited? You're on their land.
Okay.
You're on their. That's the bylaw. It's a very unique thing. If you're over down that street over there, I wouldn't be able to say I want your name and address. You go away. I go yeah, all right. But because we're on the Heathrow Airport, I'm allowed to. It's one of the bylaws we're allowed to ask. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Google it later. I'm telling you the truth.
I will be.
I would not. On that note, what are you actually filming for? Can I ask?
I do YouTube videos.
Okay.
I'll show you if you want.
Fantastic. Yeah. What's it for? Specifically for? Any particular reason?
Make money.
Any sort of genre or any sort of topic you sort of follow?
Industrial.
Industrial?
Yeah.
So look at you. How couple are you?
So you can just see, I do.
And you've been confronted by security a lot, haven't you?
I do. They're mostly car dealers.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
All of them have got high-vis jackets on. They look like you've been
Some of
there,
them, some of them.
So what is it you look at? What are you interested in?
We find out as much as we can about today there, the company.
What, the building? The history of the building? Or...
So it's like an audit. We find out good and bad, physically, visible.
So what are you trying to achieve?
A video. Make money.
Yeah, a video what? I get no money, but I can use it.
So we turn up filming.
Are you trying to initiate a response like this?
No, so we turn up filming.
Yeah.
Naturally filming, as you know, will initiate a response either from staff or security,
So
right?
that's what you're trying to achieve.
Not trying to. That's generally what happens, right?
Okay, but
so today, here's an example.
Better YouTube for you.
I've been over there.
Yeah.
Staff came out, absolutely brilliant. Told me all about the company, what they do.
Yeah.
Said you can film. We've watched the videos on. They watch my videos, right? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Carry on. Perfect. We learnt a lot, and it was a good response. A tick.
Right.
Put a little green tick on the title of the video, right?
Okay.
Came over here, negative.
But you can see why though. Do you understand why?
Yes and no. If you're not aware of YouTubers and what they do, you're going to naturally be like, oh, what the hell's he doing?
If I don't know you're a YouTuber, okay, and we see someone filming the airport.
As a police officer, you're going to be suspicious, right? It's your job to be.
It's not, no, we are, but we also we have to ask questions. I wouldn't be a brilliant police officer if I didn't ask you any questions, if I didn't talk to you.
Oh, that's your job.
Yeah, exactly.
Of course.
But the initials, do you want to come through? But also as well, we've got a job to do. It's my job, it's protective security. That's our main role here at the airport, okay? There are bad people out there, whether they like it or not, I'm sure you'd appreciate that, who would do bad things to innocent people, like people travelling through the airport. It's a high risk area for us, okay?
Yeah.
That's why we're here, that's why we carry guns, okay?
If you were to
We're
speak
like
to them,
troopers.
sorry to butt in, if you were to speak to Dnata over there and ask how they seen me, I was zooming into the forklift truck doing his job. So that's what my interest was.
That's fine, I completely get that.
No gatehouse, no checkpoint,
until I
nothing.
Speak to you, all right, I don't know that.
Yeah.
Until I come and speak
No,
to
but they
you,
do.
engage who you are, engage what you're doing, I don't know that.
Yeah.
All right. It could
Have I
be
alleviated your concern a little bit, showing you the channel?
A little bit.
I showed you the channel. I don't have to do that.
No, I know you don't have to do that, but I could ask your name and address. I haven't done that either, have I?
I respect that.
So does that make sense?
I respect that.
I'm not going to either.
I respect that.
I have a.
That's why I gave you the channel, because I want to alleviate your concern without going.
So you have that sort of hairs on the back of the neck type feeling. I'm sure you're aware of it. I'm sure you get it. I'm sure you get it sometimes as well. All right, but you're not giving me that feeling at the moment.
Oh, I've got you.
I want to educate you. I want to talk.
No, please do. It's about learning stuff as well for me.
Exactly.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I'm the same. I want to learn from you. From your point of view, go and please have a look at the bylaws. There are a lot of bylaws.
Are they all over on that board, or is there more?
Google
right,
them.
okay.
There are lots and lots and lots of them. Some of them are completely irrelevant to you. Like airside, they've got to have the banks on to reverse, all this sort of stuff. Any vehicle on the airfield.
Oh, I saw that somewhere else the other day.
Yeah, so they've got to have banks.
Never seen that before.
All this sort of different bits and bobs. Okay, but one of the more prevalent one for you is that if a police officer asks you, we can prohibit you from the airport. We can remove you.
You
from
can
the
what? Sorry, the
airport,
first one.
Prohibit you.
Prohibit.
I
Okay.
said that really badly. But I can prohibit you from the airport. The police can.
It's
We can
private,
also
right? At the end of the
remove you
day.
from the airfield if you've got no justifiable reason to be at the airport. Excuse me. If you're not working here, you're not travelling through the airport, you don't work here, and you're here for like no real reason, we can remove you from the airfield.
It's private, isn't it? So
yeah, it's private.
essentially like a port.
Like, yeah, totally. So we've removed that trespass bit, and what we've done is they've made all these bylaws to protect the airfield. Okay.
Okay.
So at night we get a lot of homeless guys turn up because it's warm and dry. I understand that. And we speak to them as well, and if they become problems, we can prohibit them. A lot of criminals come to the airport, believe it or not, to do criminality, steal things from the shops, W. Smith.
Oh, I can imagine that, yeah.
All that sort of malarkey. So that we use the bylaws there as well. But they are a good tool. But we have to use them very, very carefully. But unless I come speak to you,
yeah, sure. I appreciate that.
Yeah, does that make sense?
I'm just doing a video today, and I've driven through here so many times and seen all these massive, interesting sites.
What is your intention from here on in?
It's getting dark, so probably going to be finished fairly soon.
Okay.
If it makes you guys feel better,
a little bit.
Then no.
I mean, I don't distrust you because I don't know you, but I'm trying to treat you. As
if it makes you feel better, rather than carrying on doing my video over on Royal Mail down there, I'll leave it at this today.
Okay, perfect.
If that makes you feel better,
I mean,
that's fine.
Why don't you? I mean, I don't know how this works, if I'm honest.
Go on.
Have you contacted these places and asked us video them directly?
No, we just turn up, and part of it is just
that part of the
turning up and seeing what happens. Kind of auditing is a bit like turn up unannounced.
We get orders at police stations. Always entertains me, to be fair. They're quite entertaining. I always makes me wonder why they don't get a different hobby. But it might be. I mean, it might be. I get.
They get paid, don't they? That's why they do it.
It's a bit weird. I'm getting old. I don't understand it. But maybe in future, if you're filming at the airport, maybe just give us a shout and sort of say, look, do you mind if I come and film here? This is who I am, this is what I'm dressed as. You don't have to tell your YouTubers out, hello, you don't have to tell them anything, okay? If you want to do that, maybe in the future, then you probably wouldn't extend this sort of response, all right?
So part of the video is we judge how professional people are, not yourself, because I didn't expect police to be involved today.
Okay.
But say security over there,
Yeah.
one of them tried to detain me.
Okay.
So that for me was like, that's an important part of my video because
What did he say to you?
you're not going anywhere, you're staying here.
Okay. Did he say why?
Because you're filming and that's not legal.
That's not illegal. It's illegal.
It's legal, but
Okay.
but then his colleague said, no, come and have a chat. His colleague talked to him and then it was fine. But part of the video was just highlighting that security can question me, security can do anything like that.
So within the airport, under the bylaws as well,
Yeah, go on.
I can't remember the exact phrasing, but basically people who work here, security, police officers, BA staff is counted underneath it. Underneath this, who can ask you for your name and address as well? They
Right.
can ask you. That's part of the bylaw. But you read it,
Oh,
you'll
right.
find it yourself.
I didn't know that at the time.
I think designated people. They
They can't detain though, right? Can they detain?
They can.
If you commit an
search you under the
offence?
aviation law, yeah. So
Can they?
Yeah, we can stop and search you on the aviation.
I know
law
you
as well.
can. But can
Designated
they?
people, I believe
Can
so.
they?
I might be wrong on that one, but I know they can ask your name and address.
It's interesting
under
stuff, that.
designated people, security come under that, police officers obviously, BA crew staff members, all the
They're
rest
not SIA, are they, the security here? It's
don't-
private.
I have no idea.
Yeah,
We
it's
don't
private.
We don't have to deal with Heathrow employ a lot of security services. 2 or 3 different companies that deal with security in the airport.
Because he tried to detain me for a second.
Yeah. Did he put hands on?
No. But part of the video is to just see how people behave, and obviously here it's different because you've got bylaws. I've learned something today from that.
Yeah.
The viewers will have hopefully learned something from that.
Google it, because there are a lot of bylaws. People that,
and they're
even
quite
if we use a certain amount of them, I couldn't tell you how many there are, and I don't know all of them. But I'm not that bright. There are hundreds of them, okay? And you have to, and I think I've got it somewhere on my phone somewhere, pictures of the booklet we get with all the different bylaws on it, but there are a lot of bylaws. But I'm just trying to tell you there are bylaws.
Yeah, like
maybe
the port.
have a look at Google them and see what you think, and have a read them and tell your viewers maybe they may not be aware of these bylaws, okay?
But the bylaws on a port, went to
Bylaws
Bristol
at all,
port.
but there's bylaws here as well. This is very unique, especially as a policing thing as well, and for yourself, it's completely different to anywhere else you would have gone to.
You're Metropolitan Police,
Yeah,
right? So
Met
you
Police.
have jurisdiction outside of Heathrow as well, whereas
Yeah.
the port police don't. They have only, they're privately
They're
paid, aren't they?
police, are they maritime? They're maritime police, aren't they? Is that right?
So here's a question, you might not know the answer.
Go on then.
Port police,
Yeah.
private port road,
I don't know the port. Where is it?
Bristol.
Yeah, no.
So there's a big sign saying this is private from here on in.
Yeah.
They've sent me a ticket, supposedly being on my mobile phone whilst driving, right? It was a camera.
Yeah.
But if it's a private road, is it?
So the Road Traffic Act
Yeah.
says that the road that so if you commit offence,
Yeah.
like say using a phone, the offence is something like using a mobile phone while driving a motor vehicle on a road. And a road is defined under the Road Traffic Act anywhere.
I thought it said public road.
No, it just as road.
Is it?
Driving a vehicle on a road. Trust me, I like traffic. So that road is defined as anywhere that the public have access to.
And what about driving without due care and attention?
Same thing as a road. All these offences
You
will be
sure?
driving a vehicle on a road.
Sure, it's worded as public place as well.
Okay, that was bad. Have a look at it.
Maybe
I'm pretty
road
sure
and
it's a
public
road.
place.
I mean, but for example, the road, anyone have access to, like a car park, you pay to get in it, it still has it. But for example, our private car park at Heathrow, we've got a little private car park for work personnel only. That is not defined as a road. It's a private car park.
So do they have jurisdiction? Do you know if they have
I don't know.
authority
I
to give
genuinely
tickets
have
like
no-
that?
I genuinely have no idea.
So now you're,
It's like here, they've got speed cameras.
you've
here.
got speed cameras here, but they're not actually.
They are. They go through to our police station, and our officers can write out tickets and send letters out to people who
Can?
They can. But at Heathrow, but again, that's private land. But it's like anything else. Have you seen the ULEZ cameras here?
No, but
They've got ULEZ vans they park up. Again, it's private land. Heathrow have given them permission to park the ULEZ cameras on the grounds of Heathrow. It's really weird. It's a very strange one.
those speed
Because
cameras are very unique.
The speed cameras or the
Because
ULEZ.
I read up about the speed cameras, and it
Speed cameras.
it
Here?
said online, yeah, about that. If somebody drives past it 3 or 4 times taking the piss, you guys will be notified, and you may well write a letter saying
May well.
you could be prosecuted for
Yeah,
this.
it could be. It's like it doesn't always. It's not like the ones the council.
It's not a black
where
and white,
You will get a ticket. If
yeah,
you're
yeah,
32
yeah.
and a 30.
Yeah.
It's not that brutal because it's private land. We want to keep it safe.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's our job as well. A part of our job here is to keep everyone.
It's quite
safe.
unique, though, isn't it?
It is massively unique, especially as a
Quite unique.
policing sort of environment. It's hugely unique. because we're here for protection security. Our job is to keep you, him, and everyone else safe who comes through the airport or comes around the airport. That's our job, including from the worst case scenario, some terrorist attack, to people just driving around the roads, and we want them to be safe and not drive like lunatics around the road. Right? And we're sort of two elements, and in the middle of that we've got bylaws and we've got aviation law we can use. We deal with all the crashes airside. You wouldn't be surprised how many people crash into planes. Don't know how they do that, but they do. So crashing, we have to investigate that and deal with that, as well as a plethora of other things, including petty criminality that happens in air, stuff that happens on planes. People who assault cabin crew on planes. I don't know why they do it, but they do, and a lot of people do it. People get a few too many beers, maybe a couple of sleeping pills, react badly to the So we have to deal with that sort of thing as well. So it is a unique environment.
This is a very informative chat. I'm glad. I'm glad this video is going to be very informative. Yeah, for sure.
Look, I'll let you go. I don't want to keep you anymore. I don't really feel I'm keeping in any way, shape, or form. All right. Have you got any more questions for me? Nothing about John.
While you're here, I don't think so.
Right,
is it legal to film on Heathrow's grounds?
It is. As far as I'm aware, I'll be honest with you, I won't lie to you in any way. I think it is. I've no. Don't really stop you.
But you can prohibit somebody if you wanted from being there.
We can prohibit somebody. We can escort you, eject you from the airport. we can eject you from the airport if we feel like you're here not for the right reasons.
So if somebody was filming and antagonising people like the police station videos, and you feel like there's no reason for them to really be here, you can just get rid of them.
You can eject from the airport, and if they refuse, it's like if people refuse to give me a name and address, we can arrest them for that under the bylaws.
I didn't know that one.
Yeah, and another one of other things we got as well. We can. There's a lot.
Is that for like people that you suspect are here for a bad reason, and you really need to know who they are?
It's weird because we get, unfortunately, it's a bit of a hub in the evenings for homeless sort of people come out. They come out of London. It's warm, it's dry. If I'm honest, I don't blame them. And we spend a lot of time sort of trying to find out who they are. And not in a sort of bullyish way, but we try and help them. We've got our own charity based in the airport. We deal with the homeless guys, and they're here specifically for the guys that turn up in the airport, help them out with homes, trying to get them somewhere to stay for the night, etc.
But I suppose from a safety perspective,
safety as well. We want to know who people are. If we think someone's doing sort of recce's, reconnaissance in the airport,
it's a big deal, isn't it?
Yes, it's a huge deal.
Here, rather than a police station,
is part of our protection, our responsibilities and duties of protection is to look after people, find out who these people are. They might be known to us already for similar sort of naughtiness and horribleness, okay? And we want to be able to protect the public.
That makes sense why you've got that power. Yeah.
And we're not here to. We're just here to protect people. That's literally our role. That's all we want to do. Okay?
It's good to know, man. The viewers are like that. No.
It's a pleasure to meet.
Thanks for being so informative.
Come down. You've been a jump with us. Always ask is if you get stopped again. I just asked you to do the same today. All right?
Yeah, of course.
And in the future,
on that basis, slightly frustrating and a bit contradictory what my colleagues were saying. My colleagues behind us have spoken to our inspector.
Yep.
Who would like your details.
Right.
Just in case we come across you again on the airport, so we can say, yeah, we spoke to him.
Oh, you had to ruin it, guys.
I know. It was going so well. Have you got any idea on you?
Nothing on me.
Nothing on you.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I do apologise. I'm badly parked.
So essentially, I don't know if you're aware of the types of reports put on the airport. It's nothing criminal at all. It's literally an information report. So if you were filming another industrial company, let's say, and we get called again by a different security firm, and we come down and we can say, oh yeah, we've already spoken to this guy, this officer's already here, it's fine, essentially. So it kind of goes for your benefit as well, and it also saves us a little bit of time when we respond to you. So we say, yeah, we've already spoken to him today, he's alright, he's filming industrial companies around the site.
Right.
Does that make sense? So it's not a criminal report, it's an information report.
I'd rather not, mate, but if
Yeah, I know. I thought because we've been called down, and because our inspector's aware of it, and obviously they get very, very uptight to the word about security because it's there for a reason, but obviously they're very.
So then I've spent so long alleviating the concern of your colleague, and then.
Oh no, I completely agree with you, and I completely understand. But if you get stopped again, it might not be us. It might be somebody
I'm going to go now.
You're leaving the ground completely.
I said to him, if it makes him feel better, my video there's done. I did have one planned at Royal Mail. But if it makes you feel better, I'm done. I'll go.
What was your first and last names?
Do I really have to give it?
You do on the airport for like I said, it doesn't go against you at all. You're not a suspect anywhere. It's not criminality.
Let me stop this.
Any check.
Anyway.
It's still a discipline service. We still have inspectors. It's still a rank structure.
It's not a boss's boss.
So,
that's
and there's a bosses up there who dictate what we have to do, whether we like it or not sometimes. And we're still a discipline service. We have to follow that. All this in a nicely possible way. I mean, we try to explain to you and talk to you. and alleviate those issues. And I hope you think we have. I don't think we have been bullyish or militant.
So why are you
in any way,
taking them?
Huh?
So why are you taking the details if you don't?
Because we've been told to. Because if we come across you again, we want to know who
I
we're
did
dealing
even
with.
say to you, if it makes you feel better, I won't do my second video, I'll be finished.
Absolutely.
I'll go.
Yeah, you did, and we do appreciate that. And we said, yeah, it's fine. If anything else, this is to protect you. If anything else, so we can deal with you later on. If we come across you later, that's all it's for. I know you want.
How would it protect me? Just go on.
No, because we know who you are then. Because if we come across you, because your photo now is going to be on our system. All right, it's a criminal intent.
I don't want it on the system. I don't want it on there.
I don't really want my face on a YouTube account, but I suspect it's going to be there. But these are things, and I try to be as professional as I can and explain everything I can.
But
to
I've
you.
done nothing wrong, so
No,
for you
massively
to put a report on, an information report, is a little bit for me.
It's nothing. It's nothing. I mean, you can. I think you can.
But it's there, isn't it?
I think you can make a freedom of information request for the
you
information
wanna see what it says.
provided into that. I can.
But it's there, isn't it?
I can tell you now what's going to consist of.
Go on.
We were called to this chap
Spoke
place
to a
here.
polite gentleman.
A reporter, a guy we were filming. We went and spoke to him. He was perfectly nice to us and lovely. He said he was a YouTuber. His details for this photo. That was the end of the matter. And just in case someone comes across you at a later stage, all right.
Then if I come back here filming a different day, let's say,
And someone else stops you.
and they go, oh, we recognise you from, there was a report put on, so now we know who you are. That's not good.
And I appreciate what you're saying, but that's our whole job. That's literally
Right.
information is power.
Do you need anything else?
What's your date of birth?
Let me turn this off for a second. Did it though?
Wow.
Doing so well.
Because you even said on camera, I could take your details, but I'm not going to. I showed you the channel and I thought we had a mutual
We did.
thing
but
there where...
But as I explained to you, my boss, they put the information back up to my boss, my if you like, if you put it simply, my boss, my governor, inspector, and he said, we need your details. Simple as that. I still have to obey orders. Sometimes I don't like them,
Yeah,
and I may push back a little bit,
Yeah.
but I've been told to do it, so that's what we've got to do it. All right?
Fair enough.
Yeah, okay. Thank you very much. You're free to go.
do you need me to...
Whatever
I wasn't
you wanna-
detained, was I?
Whatever you want to do.
No.
Whatever you want to do. So I'll let you, you're free to go. Thank you very much.
Thanks guys.
Have a good day.
Yeah, cheers, no worries. Well, there we go. Another police interaction. Wasn't expecting that one today. But... And it was going oh so well until they requested the details. And Heathrow bylaw, you have to give them. We're going to check up on that. I didn't want to take the risk. It's probably true because Heathrow bylaws are weird and unique things.